Tesla's all-new Model 3 Highland is finally available all around the world, and we're now finally just discovering some secret features built in that we didn't even know existed until now. Let me walk you through all the secret features this new Model 3 has, some of its best and worst features. We've also got some brand new info on the Model 3 performance. It's finally leaked and it's coming way sooner than you think. And also let me break down what this means for the Model Y Juniper. We've got some new info based off of Highland that gives us a sneak peek at what Tesla is planning for the all-new Model Y. Let me just break down the good news and bad news about the new Model 3 and Model Y for 2024, and the secret downgrades Tesla is planning and the features they've removed. Because as good as this news is, there's also some bad stuff you should know as well. I don't want you to make a big mistake, so let me tell you what you need to know. And also give a big thanks to Moomoo for sponsoring this video. So I'm going to spare you the in-depth spec sheet of this new Model 3 Highland because there's a good chance you probably already know sort of the highlight reel of what is new with this vehicle. This Model 3 is now available all around the world to finally order. It comes in two gorgeous brand new colors, Ultra Red and Stealth Gray. It's got that new design, the big upgraded fascia on the front and back. It's got major changes on the inside, ventilated seats, bigger, more responsive display, better sound system. Basically, Tesla is setting up to dominate with this vehicle. As the Model 3 was already super popular, this new model is like better in almost every single way and fixes so many of the issues people had with that original Model 3. It was a great car and it served many of us, myself included, very well for a long, long time. But when you look at these two vehicles side by side, you're going to immediately notice a big difference with this new model. It's amazing and you should definitely buy one. The first thing you may not know about this new Model 3 Highland lineup is that there's currently no performance model to buy for the all-new Model 3, though that is about to change very, very soon, and I've got the receipts to prove it in the form of some new leaked images. Now, Tesla themselves have already confirmed that they're working on a brand new performance model of the all-new Model 3 Highland, and some new info from the folks at TeslaScope, a very reliable source, say that this new vehicle will be available to order before the end of Q1. So before the end of March of this year, you should be able to order a Model 3 Highland performance variant, and with recent photos of this thing spotted testing in the wild, this definitely seems to be more accurate than not, and hopefully signals it's coming very soon and bringing just some massive upgrades along with it. This all-new Model 3 performance, of course, is going to pack that all-new design. It's going to get the RGB ambient lighting, the ventilated seats, all that stuff. But for the very first time, it's also going to be getting some exclusive features too, as Tesla is really going more intentionally here to set apart their different trim levels to make the performance really stand out and be more premium than the long-range or rear-wheel drive versions. Specifically, what we're hearing right now is that the new Model 3 Performance is going to have a more premium interior with more premium materials. It's going to have some new special sport wheels. It's going to have a redesigned rear spoiler, and even going to be equipped with some special sport seats that we actually just saw leak in the wild for the very first time. Definitely pretty cool to see some new sport seats in this vehicle. And what's also nice is that Tesla's actually doing something to make this performance version, the ludicrous model, stand out from the rest. Usually the long-range version, the performance looks super similar, but that's about to change, and I think that's going to be for the better, and performance owners are probably really going to appreciate that. Some international regulatory filings have also given us some info that suggests that this new model might actually have a plaid motor, and a new X-post from TeslaScope can neither confirm nor deny a sub 3-second 0 to 60 time for this all new ludicrous model, which basically, when you put all this stuff together, this new ludicrous Model 3 Performance is like a mini Model S Plaid. It looks really, really amazing, and I can't wait to see it finally launch, hopefully in the next couple of months. Now, I should mention, as good as all this is, one downside to that variant, and really the Model 3 Highland lineup in particular, is the price and also the incentive. For what it's worth, Tesla did not change the price, or I should say, well, raise or lower the price, of course, of the rear-wheel drive or long-range model when Highland came to the US, but also those models do not qualify for any federal incentives, none of that $7,500 federal tax credit, which means that, well, they really weren't incentivized one way or the other to change the price, so probably best they didn't touch it and it stayed the same. The Model 3 Performance, on the other hand, currently does qualify, or at least the previous model did qualify for the full amount, which means Tesla's in a bit of a difficult situation. They could either do their best to keep pricing the same so that vehicle will still qualify, or they could raise prices and sort of lose the $7,500 federal tax credit on the entire Model 3 lineup. Not exactly sure which way they're going to go, but it is something to keep in mind. All right, so with that out of the way, let's get to some of the lesser known, some may even call secret features with the all new Model 3 Highland you should know about. I should also mention that if you're looking for a convenient way to invest in companies like Tesla or any other stock that piques your interest, consider the sponsor of today's video, the Moomoo trading app. And I'm gonna use Tesla as an example because that's what my channel is about. That is what I'm passionate about. But of course, there are many other stocks you can choose from that suit your own personal preference. And as many of us Tesla fans know, Tesla's financial reports are very well known for causing notable fluctuations in its stock price. A prime example of this was back at Q4 of 2022, where Tesla stock surged by 10% just a day after the release of its financial report. And to better capitalize on such potential opportunities, you gotta leverage Moomoo. With Moomoo, you stay well informed about what is going on. You can see what is going on with Tesla or the company you're looking to learn more about. You can check out their financial reports in real time, minimizing the chance of missing out on some potential profits. The platform provides timely access to critical information, allowing you to make informed decisions promptly and on your computer, your phone, wherever you are. For example, I love that there is this earnings calendar feature that allows me to quickly and easily see when some earnings are happening. For example, I can see right here, Tesla's Q4 earnings are happening very soon on January 24th. I also love that Moomoo lets me easily do a deep dive into financial data. I can go into a company, for example, in their financial tab and quickly and easily see financial forecasts, operating data, and financial projections, helping me stay better informed on my investments. Simply put, Moomoo is an investment and trading platform that empowers global investors with pro-grade, easy-to-use tools, data, and insights. It's easily accessible to users in the US, Canada, Australia, Singapore, and is packed with so many amazing features and is going to give you easy access to all of this at absolutely no cost. They've got a very special new user promo happening right now for limited time that you don't want to miss. Take advantage of the exclusive limited time offer by using my special link down below in the description, sign up and create an account, and for limited time from today through February 29th, new US users on the Moomoo trading app with a net deposit of $1,000 unlock an exciting opportunity to receive up to 15 free stocks, but that is not all. In addition to that, you can also enjoy the added benefit of a 5.1 APY on your uninvested cash with an extra 3% APY booster for the first 3 months. It's a really compelling package designed to enhance your trading experience and make your money work smarter for you. Again, the app is available for users in Canada, Australia, Singapore, United States, and do keep in mind that different regions have different promotions. Again, if you want to learn more, check this out for yourself and really take advantage of this awesome limited time special deal. Hit the link down below in the description to learn more and check it out for yourself and get started today. One of which actually was just enabled, is a new adaptive headlight feature that was rumored to be actually there in hardware, but not turned on in software until right now. Tesla just actually pushed an update, and now the adaptive headlight feature on Model 3s is now live. One of the other big features I think many customers will enjoy who buy this car is an all-new upgraded HVAC system. People sort of heard about this and Tesla mentioned it, but I think it's a bigger deal once you sort of see how it works. Basically, if you're in the car right now, you're in the driver's seat, you've got someone in the passenger seat, if you want to have the AC on and they want to have it off, well, you have to do sort of that weird, awkward, push the vents to the side because it's either on or it's off. There's no in between. That is until you go with the Highland Model 3. That actually has a new HVAC system that is doing both sides independently. So you can actually have the sort of system on for the driver and not on for the passenger or vice versa if you just can't agree on having the system on or off. Now you don't have to worry about that. That is really cool with this new and improved sort of 2.0 HVAC system in Highland. We've also learned since the launch of this vehicle that there are blind spot lights or blind spot indicators hidden in the pillar of the car as well. Tesla has been doing this for a while. Actually, I should say since the holiday update on their blind spot camera preview, where if someone's in your blind spot, there's sort of a red gradient that shows you someone's there. But in the Highland Model 3, you don't even have to look at the screen. There's a little light that'll actually turn on sort of in your peripheral vision that'll show you if someone is going to be in your blind spot if you're looking to make a merge into a lane or make a lane change or whatever it may be. That's super cool and definitely a feature that flew under the radar that not many know about. One of the other big upgrades with the new Model 3 Highland is the sound system. 17 speakers and a dual subwoofer array make up a sound system in this car that I've heard sounds incredible, but I do want to mention that like the older Model 3 generation, that is not going to be the case for the base model. The rear-wheel drive Model 3 has always had a subpar audio system, and that is going to continue because even with the all-new Highland Model 3, if you go with the cheapest model, that just has a 9-speaker array with a single amplifier, no subwoofers. Not one subwoofer, not two subwoofers, no subwoofers. And if you're someone who really values having the best audio fidelity experience possible, that may be a reason to go with the long range over the standard range offering. Same as for the Model Y as well. Actually, Tesla just changed this. The base Model Y also has a subpar audio system. If you want the best, you've got to go long range or performance. I should also mention that that's not the only downgrade coming to cheaper Teslas because we're hearing more are coming soon. One of the things that always irked me previously was that Tesla did not include any floor mats or floor liners in their base vehicles, which I think is ridiculous. But also coming from Tesla hacker/insider Green the Only, who looks over all of Tesla's code, there are 3 more changes coming to the base Model 3 and Model Y this year, potentially, and that is the removal of heated wiper blades, the removal of heated seats in the front, and the removal of heated seats in the back. These would go behind a paywall, so they'd still technically would be there, but you'd have to pay to unlock them in your base Model 3 or Model Y. Moving on to some better features though, Tesla has now enabled rear Bluetooth headphone support in the back of the vehicle, so you could have passengers back there and be able to watch the screen and not have to have it blaring through the whole car. That's super cool. We also have a fast charging port in the front. The front USB-C port can actually fast charge things like your tablet or laptop. That is super cool. We'd also heard rumors of a front bumper camera. Was it coming? Was it not? Was it there? Was it not? Whatever the case may be, it seemed like it just wasn't ready, and there is no front bumper camera here on the Model 3 Highland around the world, at least not yet. And also, one little feature here, at least one missing feature you should know about, has to do with a big feature set Tesla's currently advertising, and that is FSD. Right now on the Tesla website, you can look into the full self-driving package, and Tesla's going to talk all about all the features you get, including Smart Summon, Auto Park, Summon, Auto Lane Change, Navigate on Autopilot, and then all of the other cool things you can do with the full self-driving package. And I should make it clear, as of right now, Enhanced Autopilot, Full Self-Driving, these are great feature sets, but not all of the features in this current lineup actually exist for these vehicles. Ever since Tesla switched over to their vision-only system and with Hardware 4, a lot of the more commonly used full self-driving features are not available. Specifically, Auto Park is not a thing and hasn't been a thing on newer Teslas for a while, and Summon as well. Even though we know Tesla's working on a smarter Summon feature, doesn't currently work on Hardware 4 base Teslas. So although you can purchase it and Tesla's glad to take your money, I wouldn't do that because it's not feature complete and it's not there just yet. If you want to test it and subscribe to it monthly, you can do that, but please do not buy it because all the features are currently not there, and the features that are there are, well, a little hit or miss depending on what software version you're running. Okay, so all this is super exciting for Model 3 Highland. You can order it right now. You can buy it. Delivery should be starting soon in the US. Everything is well and good, but what does this mean for the Model Y Juniper refresh? Well, it means a couple of things. One is that since the Model 3 and Model Y share so much of the same DNA, you better believe that the Model Y Juniper refresh is going to look like this. It's going to have that same design. It's going to have all the creature comforts. It's going to have ventilated seats, RGB lighting. It's going to be amazing and is going to be a huge much needed upgrade to the Model Y. The second thing we're learning is that like a Model 3 Performance is coming, we're also going to get a Model Y Performance as well that should be very similar, sort of like a mini Model X Plaid. It should have the Plaid motor, it'll have the new sport seats, probably not a sub 0 to 60 time in under 3 seconds, sub 3 second 0 to 60 time if I can speak, but probably something a little bit less crazy, but still really good, and should look good and perform well and be a really great upgrade. And we're also learning right now that due to the fact that now Highland's available around the world, Tesla is shifting their attention both in R&D and production over to getting ready for the Model Y Juniper refresh. And we're hearing right now that this vehicle might actually begin production in China within the first 6 months of the year, basically by the halfway point of the year. It should be coming, and hopefully the US is soon to follow. We know these will be made in Texas, at Giga Texas. We've gotten a couple of spy shots, some thinking that maybe it's already being built and it's being tested and sort of being held under wraps right now. We don't know just yet. But the Model Y Juniper refresh is coming, going to come packed with all these amazing features, some downgrades there as well, but should be really great when it launches sometime this year, maybe the end of the year, but hopefully sooner the better. I think we can all agree about that. All right, everybody, so I'm curious, what are your thoughts on Model 3 Highland? Are you going to order one? Did you already order one? Are you waiting for the Model Y Juniper refresh? Let me know down below. Also, I want to do this. First off, thank you so much for watching this video. I read all your comments. I appreciate it. A lot of you guys also, I want to say, have been defending me from the trolls, which I got to say really makes my day. Thank you. I even got somebody emailed me the other day. I don't know if they want their name shared, but someone emailed me and just said, hey, I know like content creation is hard and I appreciate your videos. Totally made my day. So all your kind comments are very much appreciated. Thank you so much. And if you made it to the very end of this video, I want you to leave a special word down below that is, I'm thinking here on the fly. Actually, let's do this. Let me know what phone you use. What cell phone do you use? Do you use iPhone? Do you use Android? What version? Do you have like an iPhone 15, 13? Let me know down below, and that'll let me know you made it to the very end of the video, which always makes my day. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, as always, for your support. You guys are the best. Love making these videos, and I appreciate your support. So thank you, as always. I'm Robert Rosenfeld, and I'll see you all in the next one.